Okay, good morning and good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm letting everybody in that's coming in late. If you were with me and did the workout on Tuesday, or whatever day it was, how many people are sore? Are you guys still sore? Yeah. Yesterday I was like, don't touch me. My kids and my dogs, like jumping on my lap. I was like, oh, don't jump on my lap. And it hurt. And they were like, what's wrong? I was like, no, my whole leg feels like it's bruised. So I was very cautious around the dogs and my children. And I was just like, so if any of you guys were like that at all, you're welcome and I'm sorry. What that means is I'm updating something on Zoom real quick that I have to do. What that means is we're building new muscles. And that's what we want. That's absolutely what we want. But it's a process. It's a definite process. So sorry, Zoom made me update something, so I had to get that going. So today, you know what I like to do is if we have one focus group on one day, then we're going to do a completely different focus group on the other day because we cannot reuse those muscles that are still sore. So today is going to be full upper body focus and just legs as the assistant. So don't worry, we're gonna get through this together and you're gonna be fine. So we're gonna start with stretching. Go ahead and open up those legs nice and wide and slowly reach down. Bring that hand up. Slowly roll back up, go to the other side. So now you know why you're starting to see, strength or gains or muscle tone is because, raise it up, because we're developing new muscle tissue. And the only way you can develop new muscle tissue is if you break down the old muscle tissue. So that's why I say you're welcome and I'm sorry at the same time. Slide it back up and switch sides, nice and slow. We're going to stretch out these legs so that it's not too painful. I even was feeling it in my shoulders, so that's really good. Slide up and a little of my upper core too. Okay, so hands straight up and we're going to reach for the floor. Just kind of hold it here. Slowly roll yourself back up. Bring your feet together and again reach down for your toes. Slowly reach up. Good. Go into a side lunge position and we're going to take it down to the ground as much as we can. So you're going to wide stance and reach for the ground like you're going into a runner's pose. And just try and go as low as you can comfortably go. Just hold it. Okay, raise it back up nice and slow. Switch feet. Same thing, wide stance. Reach down for the ground and then slide into a lunge. When I'm in this position, I kind of like to turn to stick my hip out a little bit. Just to kind of stretch it. Okay, come back up. If you have something you can hold on to, like the back of a chair or the wall or just anything to really balance yourself, go ahead and bend over at your hip, hinge at your hip. reach forward and then twist your hips from one side to the other. So we're just rotating our hips while we're bent over. Okay, so twist, and then slowly twist the other direction. We focus on twisting at the hip. So we're twisting our hips side to side to stretch out that hip while at a 90-degree angle bend. That really gets in there and stretches those inner ligaments. Okay, bring it up. Good, nice shoulder roll. Roll the shoulders back. So I was feeling it all in like my shoulder area as well from some of those exercises we were doing. So go ahead and roll it. Really roll it out. Stretch those muscles. And then roll forward. One thing I appreciate about working out with you guys versus like when I do personal training one-on-one, you usually don't work out with the person. You just tell them what to do. Go backwards again. This way, it's fun for me too because I can say, oh yeah, I'm sore there too. I know what you're feeling. So we're in it together. Okay, arms out and in. Fully stretch them out and in. Good. Now down and all the way up. Down and all the way up. Take this out. Good. Should be starting to be loosened up again. Not so sore. That's why we loosen them up so that we can actually use them. You also get soreness when the muscle contracts and gets really tight. Okay, bring this down to high knees. This might be tender for some of you. Slow high knees. Bring it up as high as you can. Just nice and slow though, because we're still just stretching, light stretching. Okay, good. So today we're going to use some weights on some things, but we're going to do body weight and core focus. I have my 5 pounds that I'm using. And another thing that could be getting you also a little bit more sore is if you, like for instance, Tuesday's workout, we did high rep burnout. So you know how we were like squatting 1, 2, and we were doing it, I can't even do it. We were squatting really fast and we were squatting and then pushing and we did as many reps as we can. That's burnout. So it's a good thing, but that's why you're feeling that way. It's because we did high reps. So, and if you up your weight at all, even if it's like half a pound or a pound, you will be feeling it. Okay, so today we are going to start with a arm and core circuit. So go ahead and grab your weights. Let me get my timer. Okay, we have 30 seconds. Get comfortable with your weights. Get comfortable. And what we're going to do is we are going to go up and then drop it down. So we're going to hammer curl it up and then turn to the side and push it. So bring it down. See that? So it's thumbs up to bring the weight, then open it to the side, then push it up. Pull it back together, hammer curl it down. So it's a 2-step process, but try and do it nice and consistent at your pace. Round 1, here we go. So thumbs up, hammer curl, pull to the side, make a W and push. Bring it back, drop it down, up, pull it out to a W, push. Hammer curl down, thumbs up, out, push. Okay, you got it? Nice. Don't need to rush this. Focus on your form. 3, 2, and 1. Good, good job. From here, we are going to row it back. Okay, so it's going to be you're stationary on your feet, a slight bend in your back, not all the way bent over, just a slight bend, soft knees, and your weights are in front of you, and you're gonna pull your elbows back behind your back. Just like that, okay? That way we can target our shoulder blades. Okay, here we go. You control your speed. If your weights are light, you can do more reps. Be thinking about your shoulder blades in between your shoulders. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, we're gonna take it down to the floor. For these next 2, take it down to the floor. No weight on this first one. Half the battle is getting up and down. Okay, here we are going to do a hip lift and a side crunch. So you're going to be hip lift. The way I can get my body straight is I start off here with one leg straight, then I reach down. That way my knee is underneath my hip versus if I just pop up like this, it makes it a little bit more at an angle. So I want to be here. And we're going to do a leg lift, crunch. Leg lift, crunch. Okay, just like that. Level 1, if you cannot do this on the floor, you can do it at a wall or on a side of a chair. Okay, because we're going to do both sides. So if you can't do it on the floor, go ahead and lean into a chair. Here we go. Get that leg supporting underneath you. Stretch out your arms. Crunch. Really stretch it out. Crunch. If you have light weights like 1 to 2 pounds or some small bottles and you want to hold on to those, you absolutely can. Just don't hold anything heavy on this one. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. Stay on your knees. Reach down to the side. Stretch. And pull. Lift that leg up and pull. Try and get those elbows and knees to touch. Balance. Try and keep your balance. Don't fall over like me. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, next one. You can grab one or both of your weights, depending on how heavy they are. Come into a seated position. Woo! Feel this? And we are going to do leg lift plus arm lift. So, level 1, there will be a modification, but this is level 2. You're gonna hold your weight nice and steady. I don't want it dropping on anybody's head. The arms are going to be like this, straight up. Okay, that's your arms. But at the same time, we're gonna be reaching our legs down. Okay, this is the motion, but for level 1, you're just gonna do one leg at a time, okay? One leg at a time. One on each side. So pick which one you can do, whether it's gonna be both leg lifts at the same time, or if it's just one and then the other. Either way is fine. Just do what you can do. Okay, here we go. Nice and slow. Try and pull that belly button down to the ground. And close that gap underneath your back. So concentrate, close that gap, then lift. Get an arch, close that gap, then lift. Close that gap. Last one, close the gap, and lift. Woo! Okay, so the difference with doing that same workout with an arch in your back and pulling your spine down, the difference between that is one is targeting the muscles on the front side, which is your core. One is targeting the muscles on your back side, which is your back. So we don't want to target our back, we want to target our core. So try and envision that there is a string connected to your belly button going through your back to your spine, and you're pulling it. You're pulling it down. So you're trying to contract those muscles in your core to close that gap, and in turn, while you're doing that, it contracts your abs properly. So that's what I mean when I say that. Okay, back up 2 feet. Round 2, up top. So now that you know what we're doing, we'll go through it a little bit quicker. We have our arms. Okay. We have the hammer curl up to W push. Hammer curl, W, push. Out, push. In, down. So weights are by your side. Lift them up, out, push. Bring them in, drop it down. I'm going a little bit slower so that everybody can see how to do it properly. But if you have lighter weights, you can easily up this speed. Last one. Good. Good job. Okay, we have our rows. Ready? Here we go. Slight bend in your knees, soft leaning forward, and pull back those shoulder blades. Pull back those shoulders, pull those elbows behind you. Three, 2, and 1. Good job. Back down to the ground. No weights or light weights. Like for instance, this would be like a can size. If you have cans or a water bottle, this is like 1.5 or 2 pounds. Nothing really much. So you can be here and use your weight to just add a little bit more resistance. Ready? And go. Really get that elbow and knee to crunch. Level 1, if you need to do this at a wall or a chair, please do so. Don't let your elbow touch your thigh. It may hurt. Three, 2, and 1. Good, switch sides. Okay, get into position and go. Lift that leg off the ground and crunch. Lift and crunch. You can put it back down to the ground each time, but just get it off the ground and crunch up. Good job. Feeling it a little bit more on round 2, I know. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good job. Okay, grab your weight. 1 or 2. We have our leg lift. Now remember what I just said about pulling that belly button down? Try and contract those abs to close that gap underneath you. Okay, here we go. You can pick whether it's double or single leg, whether it's 1 or 2 lifting at the same time. Pull that ab down, and then lift. Contract your belly button down, and then lift. So 1-2 process. 1-2, pull it down, then lift. Close that gap, then lift. Last one, close the gap. Good, roll to your side and come up. Now for some people, you don't have much of an arch in your back to begin with, so you may not feel that, but you can still contract your core to know that those muscles are being targeted. But then some of us that have a deeper arch in our back naturally, you can actually feel the abs contracting and going down to the ground. So everybody's different. Just learn what your body is and do that. Okay, round 3, back up on your feet. Grab those weights. We're gonna go 10 seconds longer on this round for a little bit of a burnout. Grab your weights, get them comfortable. Ready? And go. Hammer down, out. Hammer curl up, W, push. Bring those elbows in and out. Good. A little bit longer on this one. In, down. So visualize, hammer curl up, W out, push. Bring it back down, hammer curl. And last one, stop. Woo! Okay, next one, row. Get into position. Soft knees. Light bend in your back, and go. Breathe in, guys. We're gonna go 10 seconds longer. 10 more seconds right here. 2 and 1, stop. Good, bring it down to the floor. Get into that side plank position, get on your knees, reach down, that way your knee is supporting you straight. Ready? And go. Stretch that arm, leg, crunch it. Push through. We got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. Switch sides. So it does help. I don't know if you notice that your leg will start to lean as you go, versus when you first start, it's nice and straight, but as you go, you might start to lean, and then it starts to burn your thigh. So just watch your form. Ready? And go. Really crunch it. Ten more seconds. Going for the burnout. 3, 2, second. Okay. Okay, come back to your feet. We're gonna do a little bit of cardio before we go into our next circuit. Okay, so for this one of cardio, we're going to do less jumping with our legs. We're just going to keep them moving. So, you know, level 1 version of a jack would just be like stepping it out, and you could do this quickly. If you're not sore at all and you feel totally up to jumping, more power to you, please jump. So go ahead and jump. The first one's gonna be jumping jack or step out jack. And then we're going to get into a nice formation of wide leg stance. And we're gonna punch it out side to side. Really get that twist in there. Twist it, that way we can target our core side oblique. Really twist it. And then we're going to up cross body crunch. Okay, cross body crunch. Those are the 3 moves we're going to do, mostly focusing on our core and our heart rate. So we'll get our signature fast 3 minutes song. We're gonna get ready with step out jacks. Go ahead and go. Step out or regular. If your legs are feeling fantastic, then go ahead and jump. But if they're still feeling sore, go ahead and step it out. That's fine. Good. Keep it going. Breathe in. Okay, get ready for those punching. Get into a nice stance. Twist, really twist, side punch. Rotate that core. You control the speed of how fast you want to go. Really twist, go to the side. Okay, get ready for those crunches. Side, side. Breathe in. Some jumping jacks or regular step out jacks. Good job, guys. Get ready for those punches. Here we go. Side. Keep up your speed. Check this out. Try and speed it up. Get ready for side crunches. Okay, side crunches. Burn it out. Woo. Good job. Grab some water, walk it off. Okay, guys, this next one's gonna be on the floor. Come down to the floor with me. We're not gonna get up again for a little while, so that's a good thing. Okay, so here we're going to work on our triceps and core. So we didn't really touch our triceps, or we didn't target them, I should say. So all of these are going to target them slightly. I will show you the modification for level 1, but you're just going to try your best at all of them. The first one, come up to your knees. The difference between a tricep push-up and a regular push-up is your elbows. So tricep push-up, your elbows are coming straight into your body, just like that. They're going alongside your body. A regular push-up, your elbows are kind of angled out, and you're pushing out, okay? Now, if you cannot do a tricep push-up yet, you can go over to the wall and do this, but try it on the floor on your knees, okay? So what we're going to do is try and get our hands straight on the mat, keep our elbows in line with our body, and we want them to go all the way down to the ground and push yourself all the way back up, back into that squared position. If you're already really good at this, then you can do a regular tricep push-up where you're in full stance, all the way down, all the way back up. But doing multiples of those may be a little bit harder for you. So just do it on your knees and try your best. Okay, here we go. With as many as you can do, focus on your form. That's the most important part. Elbows tucked in. Try and get that face to the ground each time. And then push yourself back up. Couple more. Good. Good job. So you feel the difference with those tricep versus regular, right? Okay, roll over to your side. We have side hip dips. So the difference with level 1 and level 2 is where your leg is. Level 1, your leg is down, and you're lifting that hip off the ground, completely on the ground, and then lifting it up. Level 2, feet are wherever it's comfortable, whether your foot is in front or on top of the other foot, just wherever they're comfortable. I kind of like to have them in front of each other. So it's kind of like crisscrossed a little bit. Down and then up. Down and then up. Okay? So side dips. Here we go. Push it up as best as you can. transition with your leg down, you can be on your forearms, and that's less space to travel. But if you want to up it, you can be on a full side plank. Okay, here we go. Try your best. Balance. Whew, you might fall over, it's okay. You have farther distance to go with the lift when you're in a full plank versus when you're in your side. Woo! And stop. So see, if you're on your forearm and you're doing it right here, it's a lot less space to go to. So you can alter the plank version to make it harder. So like on round 2, you may want to be on your forearm if a high plank is too much. Okay, gonna roll over into a triangle. So we're on our forearm. We're bringing our feet up and we're trying to stretch out those calves. So you're gonna be here and then we're gonna push ourselves up. So down onto your forearm and then push yourself up. These also target your triceps. So to get into this position, start on your knees, come onto your forearms, then stretch up, try and get into a triangle, okay? And then push yourself back up into a straight. Just do your best. And we're just opening and closing our arms. Ready? Down and up. If you have to alternate each side to push yourself up, that's okay. If you can do it together, it's really hard, but just try. Try to get that stretch in. Lift that left and then right. Woo! Okay, so we've never done that one before, but it is connected to the other triangle push-ups that we've done. So just to give you a couple more tidbits of information for that one, because it targets your tricep, you may not be able to push your arms straight with both arms. You may have to actually push up on one side and then push up on the other. So just keep trying. Try for the double push, double arm, but if your triceps are too weak, then try and do one and then the other. Back up, back down. For my level 1 people, you can go to the wall or to a chair if this is too difficult, because this is a pretty advanced push-up. Okay, last one in this circuit is going to be back onto our forearms, and we're going to be stretching out again into that triangle, but this time we're just going to stay there on our forearms and try and lift our back leg. So we're going to stay here. We're going to get into a triangle. So here's a triangle, right? And we'll lower ourselves down, and then we're going to lift our leg. And then we're going to lift the other leg. So we're staying on our forearms. Level 1, if this is too much for you, you can lean into a couch or into a wall and just try and stretch that back leg. But, try it out first and then see how you do each time. Okay, so get into that triangle formation, then drop down to your forearm, and now lift your leg. Now switch to the other side, lift that leg. Keep alternating. You may notice one side is tighter. Last one. Woo! Drop back down to your knees. Stretch it back up. Whew. So even though that is a very slow move and there's no excess weight, the position that we're put into and what we're doing, I'm like really sweating just from doing those body weight pushes. So we're gonna go through it again, round 2. You should know a little bit better what we're doing, so we'll go a little bit quicker and just do the best you can. Okay, here we go. Tricep push-ups. Go onto your knees. Tuck those elbows in. Try and get your face to the ground. And then push it back up. Tuck those elbows in. Woo! I would rather you do 2 or 3 really great position push-ups like that than to do, 10 not good positions. So just really focus on those elbows staying tucked in and pushing up in that position, okay? Second one is our side plank dip. If you'd like to do it on your forearm this time, you can, or you could do it in a full plank with your full straight arm. But you could try it here on your, I'm gonna demonstrate on forearm so you can see both variations. Feet together or on the ground, and lift. Just get that hip up high as you can off the ground. More seconds. Slow your reps down if you need. 3, 2, and stop. Switch sides. Ready? And go. Last one. Woo! Drop it down. Okay, we're gonna go into those triangle push-ups. Okay, guys? So, like I said, you may not be able to push yourself back up with both arms. You may have to be straightening your arm up one at a time. If you do one at a time, then just try and alternate which side pushes you up the next time. So, for instance, if your right arm pushed you up, then the next time let your left arm push you up. Okay? Here we go. We're doing this together. This one's not easy for me either. Get into that triangle position. Okay? Then drop down to your tricep. And then push yourself up. Down and up. Open your hands up a little bit wide, like as wide as your shoulders. Woo! That's difficult. Can you feel it in your tricep? Last one. But you see my form buckled on that last one. So whenever your form is changing or you know that your body's compensating, what that means is that your muscles are done. They're like, no more, I don't have anything left in me. So when I did that last one, my elbows kind of tilted out. I don't know if you saw that, but when I did that last one, my elbows tilted out as I was coming up because it had to compensate with the bigger muscles around it to get me back up. So the form changed. And when that happens, that means your muscles are like, hey guy, I'm done. Don't do that one anymore. And you need to stop. Okay, last one. Remember, always listen to what your body's saying. Okay, we're gonna do our leg lifts, but we're gonna be on our forearms, triangle forearms. So get into triangle position. And then we're going to lift. Lift, and then switch. Alternating each side. blood flow come back down to your body. You guys are doing really good. We have one more round. Deep breath. Deep breath. We're going into those tricep push-ups. On your knees. Here we go. Hope you guys are getting nice and sweaty. Try and get that face to touch the ground. Keep those elbows tucked in as best as you can. Level 1, go to a wall if you need to. Last one. Woo! Good job. Side plank lifts. Roll over to your side. This one you can do either or. You can do a high plank or you can do a forearm plank. Knee can be down or leg can be on top of each other. So you pick what your body needs to do. I'm going to do a combo of both. So I'm going to come here, right up, and lift from here. Keep your top leg, if you're doing what I'm doing, you can keep your top leg elevated off the ground. That's a combo in between the straight leg and the side. Last one. Good. Switch sides. So, both legs on top of each other would be like the farthest advance. What I just demonstrated would be like the next step. Step down, and then so on and so forth. So you can keep altering the weight based on the position of your legs. Okay? Here we go. Round 2. Other side. Dropping that hip. Just try and get that hip off the ground. Level 1, just try and get that hip off the ground. Compare yourself with yourself. Three, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Roll it over. Do that tricep triangle push-up. So this is where a lot of us have a hard time. So if you, on this round, try and do push-up with one hand. So right, left, and then left, right. Alternate which side is pushing you up in the tricep rotation. Okay, so come into a triangle. Get into a triangle position. Drop it down to your tricep. 1, 2. Left, right. Right, left. Woo! These are difficult, guys. Woo! Woo! I can feel it. Can you guys feel it? Right there. Feeling it in the arms. Let that blood flow down. What's really good is you're getting that blood flow to turn in your body. We're turning over, oxygenating the blood. Whew. Okay, last one in this circuit is the leg lift. We're going to be on our forearms and then lifting our legs, alternating each side. Here we go. Get into a triangle. Come down and then lift. one. Woo. Come back down to your knees. Let that blood flow come down. You notice how I'm really red-faced each time? I'm sure you guys are too. So that's the blood. We're in an inverted triangle. So we're down, and then the blood goes to our head, and then it comes back down. So if you have a tendency to get lightheaded or dizzy, that move may actually make you a little bit lightheaded on your way back up. So just give yourself some excess time to just recuperate and get back down. Okay, we have one more burnout for our abs, and then we're into stretching. So come into a seated position, grab your weight. Good job. You guys did really good today. The fact that we're able to still work out different muscle groups when other muscle groups are like, hey, I'm super done today. That's the beauty of alternating different portions of your body and isolating certain muscles. But you don't have to worry about that because I figured that part out for you. Okay, we're gonna do 1 minute of rowing. So get into a row position. Feet are down for level 1, feet are up for level 2. Grab either one or both of your light weights, and we're gonna row. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so get into that row position. Level 1, your feet are down. Level 2, your feet are up. You're in that V position. Okay, here we go. Row on each side. Try and keep that nice straight back. Row that boat. If you need to drop your feet down, go ahead. Keep that back nice and straight. Try not to let it curve. Keep that back straight. Breathe in. Last 5. Woo! Drop that weight, guys. Good job. Whew. We're going to go into some stretching. That's also going to isolate our core. Deep breath, guys. You're in the home stretch. Okay, come on to all fours. All fours. And we're going to hold our pigeon pose. Our bird dog pose. Just hold it here. Breathe in. Okay, switch sides. Deep breath. And good. Come back into all 4 position. Chin to ceiling. Stomach pulled down. Arch that back. Pull your spine down as much as you can. Pull it down. Stretch that spine. Now reverse it. Walk out your hands, lay flat. Walk our hands back up. Come to your side. Roll to your side. Lay down. Rotate your top leg into front. And pull your opposite hand to the opposite side of your body. Gently hold that knee down to the ground so you get a better stretch while you're turning toward your backside. Okay, good. Let's rotate to the other side, your other hip. Nice and slow. Try and pull that knee down to the ground as you rotate to your back side. Good. Roll to your back. Bring one knee up to your chest. Pull it into your chest. Switch legs. Pull your other leg to your chest. While we're stretching these muscles, if you find one that's extra tight, you could come back to it after class and redo that same stretch. It may need a little bit longer than what we're doing. Okay, let it down. Bring both of them to your chest. Both knees to your chest. Deep breath. Good. Pull it down. Stretch it out long ways. Arms behind you. And just do a full pencil stretch. Stretch your toes. Stretch your arms. Good. Pull your arms back down. Roll to your side. Push yourself up. Always roll to your side. Good job, guys. Good job. Turn this down. Okay. Move spotlight. Good morning afternoon and good evening. How'd you guys do? Was that a good change of pace for you? Okay, good. But I still see everybody got a good sweat on. Yeah. I tell you, yesterday I was so sore. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, what did we do? I had to re-go through each one to find out, okay, which exercise was like all of, making which muscles work. So I had to know. Okay, smile for the camera before you have to go. Cheese, 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys. It's so nice to see you all. Message me if you have any concerns or needs. Let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And we will see you. Oh, today's the end of the month. Totally forgot. Staying inside. Next week is February. So if you want to continue with me, I'll send you a link in the email and we'll do it again next month. I appreciate all of you guys. And it keeps us all going together. So thank you very much. And we will hopefully see you next month. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Lisa. Bye, Richard. Bye, Angela. Good seeing you
Bye,
guys.
Nice seeing you.
Bye, Christina. Good workout.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Nice.